What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. Yo, man, we're looking forward to that fight with Prograis and Devon Haney. You know, I like Regis Prograis. He really a good fighter. It seemed like the last few years, I ain't gonna say he took a step back. I would say at times he'll fight down to his competition. But it seemed like when you put the better fighters in there, he show up better. And I think he'll give Devin he'll give Devin some problems, but where I see Regis going to fall short at is his only chance is a knockout. You know, one thing I like about Devin, it might seem like I'm hard on him sometimes, but I think the only reason why I'm hard on Devin a little bit is because I just wish, when he was training with Floyd Senior, for some reason he was knocking dudes out. I mean, it seemed like he was punching a lot harder, especially with his right hand, and it seemed like now he is he clearly outboxing a lot of people, and where I think anybody from 140 on down gonna have a problem with Devin. That is, Devin gonna out hustle you. I think Shakur is the most skilled. I think Tank is the most dangerous because the power in both hands. And I think Tank is the best one out of all of them. I do, but because of the power. But I will say this: Devin got a good chin, one, and two, where Shakur anybody can come up short against Devin is Devin gonna out hustle you. Now, I don't know where he get the endurance from, but Devin is going to out hustle you in a fight. So even just say for instance like Shakur, and Shakur is like him and Tank is my favorite two fighters. Well, Spence, uh, Tank, Shakur, and Bud. Them and Deontay. Them my five favorite fighters right there. But like even with Shakur, I think Shakur, I always say he is the boogeyman in that division because he the one that's good enough to beat any of them on the right night. But I still feel like I think Shakur, even with his skills being what they is, would probably need a knockout or a few knockdowns just because Devin is going to out hustle you. So even if you technically better, are you gonna be able to keep up with that work rate? Devin throwing a lot of punches. He letting his hands go in there. That's one thing about Devin. He gonna be letting them go, and he ain't scared of nobody. He don't have no fear. I haven't seen that in him at all. To be honest with you, he the most he to me if he call you out and you answer the call, he gonna fight you. That's what I've seen from Devin. I understand Shakur wanted more money in that fight, but sometimes, and Shakur is my man, I feel like he should have took whatever if he know he can beat Devin. Real talk. Sometimes, and it's still millions of dollars. I mean, it ain't like he wasn't gonna get millions of dollars for this fight. He should have took the fight, which makes me think, regards to what he say in the press conferences, he got more respect for Devin than he let on because I just think if he was completely sure he gonna win that fight, he take that money right there because once he get them belts, he calling the shots. Floyd did it, just about all the greats had to do that at some point to get their foot all the way in the door in these different divisions like that. And I just feel like he jagged off a perfect opportunity, squabbling over something that if he know he gonna win is insignificant because you eat this one time and from that point on you calling the shots. That was really how I saw it. So I really was hoping that Shakur would have took that fight because that's a fight I would love. I would definitely pay to see that. That's a fight I would love to see. But like I say, Regis Prograis. I mean, I don't know how he feel deep down inside, or how serious he taking Devin, but Devin is a big problem. Now does Regis had the power to knock him out, no doubt about it. But you got to be able to land them punches, and you know, Regis his punches, a lot of his punches is on the fat side. And by him being kind of wide and definitely slower than Devin with it. Shit, I mean, I just see him getting teed off on a lot in this fight. I mean, I think he's gonna have his moments here and there, because Devin kind of remind me of Zab Judah in this respect, where around seventh, eighth, he had 2 or 3 rounds on the second half of the fight where it seemed like he kind of fall asleep a little bit and get a little lazy with his defense and a little complacent with his punch output or whatever. It seemed like he kind of do that every now and then for in the late to middle rounds. But it ain't never been to the point where it jeopardized him in a fight to no degree. But that's just something I've noticed him get caught with punches that he really didn't have to get caught with, being a little careless at times. Now, I'm thinking moving up to 140, he know these guys bigger punches up there. He probably won't make those type of mistakes because I don't think it's not something that's very correctable even by him. Ain't nobody really got to tell him to correct that. I think as the competition levels step up, he'll just be on his own, more dialed in and more focused. Especially like I didn't think Lomachenko could hurt him. Lomachenko was a small 135 pounder, so even when Lomachenko was having his moments, I never felt as though he could knock Devin out or knock Devin down. So I really wasn't worried about that. I just, and once I realized he definitely could outbox Devin, I knew he was gonna lose that fight. If they fought again, it'd be the same thing. Because Devin, his reach, his speed, and his work rate is gonna be a problem for anybody who jump up in the ring with him. So I think this Regis fight is just gonna be, not disrespectfully, somewhat of a tune-up for Devin to get him nice and sharp for a Shakur, a Tank, or one of these big fights that he gonna take on the next one. I just see Devin that being the plan because I really believe had Shakur stepped up to the plate, it would be Devin and Shakur fighting right now. And you know, Shakur is my man. If he watched my videos, he know I like him. But truth is the truth. Guy sent that contract over there, and he step up. And whatever reasons he say, a reason and excuse. Sometimes every now and then they kind of the same thing. So I just really wish he would have took that fight. Frank Martin just did him the same way. Frank Martin just did him the same way. So it's a lot of flexing and perpetrating going on in that 135-pound division. It looked like with me, dudes getting in front of the camera, popping good corn. But when it's time to really get in there and get it done, they finding ways how to backtrack up out of it, some of them. So that let me know maybe you ain't as ready as you say you are. Because like I say, I think the contract they sent him, Shakur, was kind of what you get in that position. He don't have no belts. He don't really got no list of really big names to Devin don't either now. Let's keep it real, but he got all the belts. How he got them don't make no difference. He calling the shots. And sometimes you gotta give to get, and I really felt like I thought Shuka was gonna take the fight. I did, and I really thought Shakur would have took it and won the fight. But if he ain't sure, it make me not be sure. I just feel like, yeah, I heard what he said the percentage was, but when I hear what the dollar amount to the percentages was, damn, what the percentage is, that them dollars was all right, and I'm sure they used to that kind of money or whatever, but still, that's a chance for you to get what you want and still get paid. It ain't as disrespectful as they try to make it sound. To me, it wasn't. So I just wish he would have went on ahead and took it. You know, Devin ain't gonna wait around. That's a dangerous fight. So shit. He sent the contract. If you don't sign it, you know damn well he gonna move on. I wouldn't wait either. Wait broke the bridge. Some guys just keep on playing games. So I mean, I don't know when they gonna fight, if they gonna fight. And this shit can go on for years like this. Look how long it took Manny Pacquiao and Floyd to get in the ring. This might be one of them type situations where they be at damn near 147 pounds or something before they both can agree to something and get in the ring and fight. Cause it's a big risk. This is why I say, sometimes it's best not to say you'll do this or you'll do that, because then a situation like this pop up and it look like you fronting a little bit. But I feel like Devin is a problem for anybody from 140 on down. It's a couple of guys I think guy would have take to beat them, you gonna have to get them. You gonna have to put them down, because I don't see nobody in them divisions outworking him. You might be able to beat him, but you damn sure ain't gonna outwork him. That's one of the things I respect the most about Devon Haney. He worked hard. He worked hard. I mean, he a real hard worker, and he come in the ring in shape every fight. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Till next time, it's your man Spiel Dog. I'm out.